One thing about being a cowboy, you never know where life's gonna take you.
Hey, kid, hey. We've all been going through a lot of changes, but you know, change is what makes you grow as a man. Hey, Bugger, watch that gate!
Check
What the heck happened there?
it. I'm excited to see where life takes us. A few months back, Kaylee and I moved down to Mississippi to work for her father-in-law at his company. And I tell you what, my life has done a complete 180, and it's definitely taken some getting used to. Don't mind me.
I am so grateful for my husband and the sacrifices he is making for our family. He is one of a kind.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle being down in Mississippi anymore. It's just too much.
We are in Sweet Home, Alabama.
Well, my life is hectic, but I really couldn't feel more blessed. My wife started her own cattle company, and I have all kind of side projects in the works.
Put her there, son.
The man. Good rodeo, wasn't it?
I can officially say I'm in the cattle business. And whew, it's harder than I thought it was going to be. But I know that with Cody by my side, I can do this.
You're my biggest man. We've all done saddled up and settled down. I couldn't ask for a better family than Jacqueline and Matthew. I wouldn't have it any other way.
This is a bar for food. This is a dog leash. Why is there a knife sharpener on your kitchen table?
I got plenty of toilet paper.
Why is there toilet paper in your kitchen?
'Cause.
Booger is wonderful in so many ways. I just think it's gonna take him a little bit longer than I thought to get used to the married way of life.
Please do something about this while I'm gone.
Hey, y'all, let's be careful, man. There's all kind of kids here.
Right now, it's all about setting bigger goals and taking on more responsibility. You know what we could do? We ought to start us, I don't know, like a barbecue shack or a restaurant or what?
I mean, we sell the beef anyhow.
You can take the man out of Alabama, but you can't take the cowboy out of me.
Get out in front of them! Yeehaw! Hey. This morning, Cody, Bubba, and I are headed out to help Mr. Buddy. He's a great friend of ours. He's a local rancher that runs a big outfit. He's got a couple hundred head of yearlings he's got to get gathered up and sorted. He's needing a lot of extra help to get it done.
I came all the way back from Mississippi to work on this big job. The man who owns these cattle, he's a good friend of mine. And every time you get a chance to help somebody out, that's what we do. That's part of the cowboy code. And on a big job like this, I want to be part of it.
Hey, kid, hey.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Cody! Get ahead of him, Cody! Step up, Cody! Step up!
Cody, right up. Get over there, hurry up.
Hep, cattle. Hep, cattle. Hold the herd, boys, hold the herd.
Cattle ain't going in the gate! Get out in front of them! Get out in front of them!
Step on up, Dakota, give me that gate.
Come on now.
Step on
Watch
up.
them, they're not going through the gate. They're going down the fence.
We gotta get these cattle pushed out of the woods up into another pasture that's next to the pens. And man, it's total chaos. Man, these cattle are running every which way, and sure enough, they run right by the gate. Man, they've got to go in that gate, not by it.
All right, Hodge, back off of it. Buddy, is that the only gate they can get in coming down this side?
Take them right down that fence line right there, about 400 yards, and there's a gate. We can turn them in right there.
You want to try them right here one more time?
Nah, let's just take them on. They done missed it twice.
All right. Hey, Dakota, right up on that fence so you can bump them back to that gate if you can.
Step on over, step on over.
Somebody behind
Come
me.
on up,
Somebody
Garrison.
behind me.
Easy, just set on them, set on them.
Hip.
Find the gate, girls. Find the gate. Find the gate, girls. Find the gate.
Hey, cattle. Hey, let's just set on them.
Easy, Erlen. Easy, Erlen. We finally got all these knot-headed yearlings to the right place. It's finally time to push them to the sorting pens.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay, guys, that about does it for today. We got them sorted together.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. Thanks
sir.
for your help.
All right, Mr. Buddy. Thank you, man.
You bet. Y'all be careful. I'll see y'all
Thank you, Mr.
later.
Buddy.
Uh-huh.
All right, bud, holler at me in a little bit.
I will.
Need help with anything else, let me know.
All right, we'll do it.
Hey,
Let us
sure
know.
put.
See you.
Thank you, Coach.
You have a good one. Grab you a seat, Dakota. We got plenty of chairs.
You know, guys, what we were doing this morning, that's what my heart is, man. Working down there in Mississippi, man, has been getting hard on me.
Bet.
It's just that corporation life, it's just not for me. For the last 2 months, I've been living in Mississippi working for my father-in-law, and this morning sure made me realize how much I miss being in the saddle. That corporation life just isn't for me. I mean, the job is great, the pay is wonderful, and her family is amazing, but my heart is here in Alabama doing this. You know, that man we just helped, Mr. Buddy Snoffer, he told me something a long time ago. He said, I love doing this. I love riding colts, I love cowboying, love raising cattle, he said. I might not die a rich man, he said, but I sure am gonna die a happy man. This is the first time in months that I felt like myself. Out here riding with the guys, moving cattle, I mean, it's what comes natural to me. Besides spending time with my wife and my child, cowboying is what makes me the happiest.
How's Kaylee feeling, Bo?
I have a feeling she knows it's been on my mind, and I kind of say little things here and there about, man, I wish we could just go back to Alabama, or when we do come home for the weekend,
yeah,
I want to stay longer, and she's ready to go back to Mississippi, and I'm like, no.
I feel for you with your wife, though. I really do. I could understand she wants to be close to her family, and they want to be close to that grandbaby, too.
Yeah, I understand. Well, hey, and when we got married, our plans were to raise a child in our house here in Alabama, so. I'm honestly thinking I want to leave this job in Mississippi and go back to Alabama. But once I do that, there's no turning back. I need to prove to Kaylee that I can provide for her and my daughter just as good being a cowboy as I can sitting behind an office desk. You know, one of the things that's really going to help me convince Kaylee is, you know, I want to expand. I want to make the company bigger. I want to handle more cattle, you know. So with that being said, got to figure out a way to expand.
Well, most farmers just buy more cattle, but I like the way you're thinking, though, because, heck, everybody sells cattle. Look, if a business is stagnant, a business is failing. The only way you're gonna grow is to expand.
Yeah, I gotta do something. I mean, whether it be cattle company or whether it be building more grills or whether it, I don't know, building furniture. You know, we don't always just want to be horseback the rest of our lives. We're always trying to broaden our horizons and expand. We're always looking for something else to do. You can never have too many irons in the fire. Guys, we can make barbecue sauce. We've got the cattle, we've got the meat, we got the grill. Heck, now we gotta do is make some sauce.
Hey, the rodeo in Mobile's coming up. Every year they have a cook-off, all kind of competitions. I guarantee they got a barbecue sauce competition.
That's it right there.
I can't believe none of us has ever thought about taking our business to another level. I mean, barbecue sauce, it goes hand in hand with us raising beef. Plus, we do like a little friendly competition. It'll be pretty fun. Barbecue sauce, we definitely need to interrupt.
I'll call Josh. I'll guarantee Josh knows who to talk to get us in there. I guarantee it.
I thought Booger was gonna take this to the dump. Oh, don't touch it, it's dangerous. It probably has wasps in it. Come on. Oh my gosh. Really? This is so dangerous. Ugh. My house has been a bit of a challenge to sell, but I finally have a buyer, and Matthew and I are finally gonna be able to move in with Booger. Booger's house is definitely not the most elaborate place in the world, but I think for the three of us, it'll be just fine until we can find a place of our own. Look who's home.
Yay, Booger.
I didn't think y'all was gonna be here another hour or so.
It's not easy getting a toddler ready, but look.
Hey, there's a spider. Get that spider right behind your head. Right.
Oh my gosh.
Kill him.
But I do have a child to look out for. And Booger's place, it's just dangerous. I mean, there is a TV laying in the middle of the floor. Matthew could step on the glass and cut himself. There's old food all over the table. I mean, my son could get food poisoning here. You can't even sit on the toilet seat without falling off completely. He'll be lucky if I don't get a hotel room tonight. How long has that food been sitting there?
Thank you very much. About an hour. I ate it for lunch.
You ate all this food, 2 entire bags worth of food. What if Matthew started eating this food?
I reckon he'd fill up quick.
I reckon we might be taking him to the emergency room.
Oh, it ain't gonna hurt him. You overthink too much.
Look, you're gonna have
My
to start
granddaddy
trying
was a
a little
boy.
bit
He
harder.
ate food for a week. Nowadays, everybody thinks they ain't been outside about 10 minutes. You can't eat it.
Okay, so he might survive if he eats that food.
He lived to be 86 years old.
But you have a knife just laying right here on the counter. Like, if he walked up, he could fall on this. He could grab it. He could cut himself. He could poke his eye out.
He just got here.
But it doesn't matter. You need to be in the habit of putting that far away. Oh my gosh. For real?
Well, look, there's one right here, too, so don't get shocked either.
Oh my gosh. Booger has knives laying out on the counters. I mean, we have a 3-year-old. A 3-year-old.
Okay, this is for food. This is a bar for food. This is a dog leash.
You ain't gotta eat dinner over here. That's why I'm eating dinner over
Oh,
on the
let's
table.
eat dinner on our dinner table.
I did, you see?
What?
That's a knife sharpener.
Why is there a knife sharpener on your kitchen table?
To make it worse, Booger doesn't really seem to understand why I'm so angry. It might be a little harder to get him used to the married way of life than I expected. I should have never sold my house.
Come on, let's get this place packed up and move. I'm ready for you to come to my place, sweetie. What do you mean?
We either need to find us a place really fast or I'm gonna have to change some things around here because I can't live like this.
Baby, this is your house too. You do whatever you need to do.
I need you to do what I need to do.
I don't know how Booger expects us to live like this with him. I'm taking things into my own hands. I'm sending Booger to the dump to get rid of some of the big stuff, and Matthew and I, we're gonna clean this place up.
Look, I'm gonna go get some stuff to clean with. I'm taking him out of here. This is just not safe. Please do something about this while I'm gone. Pick up anything that's like a choke hazard. Get that TV to the dump, get that air conditioner unit to the dump, fix the toilet lids. Can you do that while I'm gone? It's not too much.
That ain't too much.
That's not that much.
You promise to come back in a better mood?
If you do all of that, I'll be in a great mood.
Sure.
Coming up.
You open it, then I build it with the tools.
Matthew is so proud of himself that he can help me make this piece of furniture.
Hey, Booger, watch that gate!
Watch that gate! Watch that gate!
Look at that! The air conditioner's gone. Yay! Booger must have hauled it to the dump.
Yeah.
That's great. Come on, let's go. Matthew and I get to Booger's house with everything we need to totally transform this place. I'm gonna have a lot of work to do at Booger's house, but I think I can do this. Matthew, if you see Booger throw something on the floor, like a towel, you say, no, Booger, put it in the basket. Can you do that? You wanna practice? Here, Booger threw his shirt on the couch. What do you say?
Don't put it on the couch.
Where should I put it?
In the basket.
Once we start cleaning and picking up, we realize most of this stuff is surface level. It's not that bad. We organize a little bit, and there's actually a countertop underneath all of this mess.
Anything that's related to a dog in this basket. And
What, a
anything
dog?
that I don't know what it charges, I'll put in this basket.
Okay.
So I have absolutely no idea.
I think Booger's place gets so bad because he unloads his pockets on the counter and just stacks stuff up. So if I can make something to organize right when he walks in the door, maybe we can keep this place clean.
You open it, then I build it with the tools.
Do you think there's any chance that we can figure out how to put this together?
I just put 2 of them on the side.
Matthew is so proud of himself that he can help me make this piece of furniture. He was actually able to use a screwdriver like a big boy. It was so cute.
My job at my father-in-law's company, Nice Marine, is to oversee all the projects he has going on. I work in the industrial side. I also run the fab shop. My wife, she takes care of all the bookkeeping, she does all the payroll, and takes care of everybody's insurance. So on a day-to-day basis, we have a lot on our plates. Being back in Alabama with the guys, doing the cattle drive, talking about the barbecue sauce, has really got me homesick. In Mississippi, I spend all day either sitting behind a desk or inside a warehouse welding. And hey, I'm an outdoors kind of guy. I miss the horses, I miss the cattle, and that's where I want to be. I know this job is a great opportunity and can set my family up for the future. but I never realized how hard it would be on me. I don't know if I could continue this much longer, but I made a commitment to my father-in-law, and I don't know if that's something that I can break, and I just don't know what to do.
Well, Booger, Bubba, and myself, we entered a barbecue sauce competition. I mean, heck, we're trying to think of new ways to expand business and get out and meet new people and good PR, and heck, what better way than to make barbecue sauce? I'm gonna cook it outside like the old days, under God's beautiful sky, beautiful birds flying, sun shining, my little boy with me.
My two favorite guys doing.
Say, hey, Mom.
What is this?
Who is that? Who is that?
You got a milk face.
Got milk all over your face.
Hi.
Can you hold him 1 second? I really didn't want to put too much cayenne pepper in there. I was afraid it might get on him. And Lord have mercy.
What is this about?
It's a barbecue sauce, a competition we're getting entered up.
And what are y'all trying to achieve here? I'm constantly amazed by how much Cody's willing to take on. He has the cattle company with the guys. He's helping me from time to time. He's got the rodeo coming up at the Mobile Greater Gulf State Fair. Now he's entering a barbecue sauce contest. If anybody can handle a full plate, it's my husband.
Like this is pretty fun.
Oh, good, babe.
So the rodeo obviously is Friday, Saturday. And this is gonna be Preacher Man's first rodeo.
So my name's Carter, Dad.
It's your first rodeo. It's age.
He's
Carter?
excited too.
Daddy's talking. Daddy's talking. The Greater Gulf State Fair Rodeo is my favorite rodeo to put on every year. The atmosphere is awesome because there's a fair going on, and this year I get to renew my contract, hopefully for another 3 to 5 years, so it's a very important year for me. But it's my little boy's first rodeo, and it's something that I'll be able to cherish the rest of my life. And I look forward to going and doing it. This is the year we renew our contract for Mobile.
And that is pretty exciting.
This year is especially important to me because my contract's being renewed. They can go and get somebody else next year if I don't put on a good show. So it's very important that this show goes right, it goes smooth, and I get a renewed contract. That's so good. Good God almighty.
Does it look better?
Am I at the right place? When I get home, Jacqueline and Matthew has completely transformed the house. I'm like, I better go check the mailbox, make sure I'm at the right place. It's pretty amazing.
Show Booger what we made him. Look. See?
Is that for me? Oh my goodness, what is it?
We thought instead of taking all your stuff to the bar every day, you can just put it in these baskets. See?
Maybe that is a spectacular idea.
It'll help.
The smile on Booger's face was worth all of the hard work we put in today. But he can fix the toilet seat himself.
You're the best helper ever.
Yeah.
Oh. You're my biggest man.
Yes, sir.
Coming up.
It's a couple hours before rodeo time, and the steers are out. Hey, Booger, watch that gate!
Dry him off a little bit. I'll fix him up.
You think you can swing by the office tonight before y'all head out?
I'll be by there as soon as rodeo's over. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
Hello. Steers in the parking lot. Today is the day of the Greater Gulf State Fair Rodeo. Great day. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be me. This is my rodeo, and I'm very excited to be putting it on.
Just don't let them get towards the midway around there. Bubba, don't let them go around there because they got the other end, they go into the midway.
Every rodeo has problems, but then I get a phone call. Our steers are out. It's a couple hours before rodeo time, and the steers are out. It's a dangerous situation. You got kids walking around, you got cars pulling in, and the steers are out in the parking lot. Golly.
Man, this could be really dangerous. Somebody could run over a cow, or a cow could run over somebody. These cattle can't be out of the pen. They've got to be in the arena.
Woo, I'm glad we got that done.
Slide off on him, Bubba.
Try over and get that gate, Harry.
It's a great thing I got Booger and Bubba here, people I can depend on to help me get these steers pinned because my reputation on the line once again, and I'd rather have them two in my corner than anybody else. This really could have been a lot worse. Them dang steers right there. Hey, Booger, watch that gate!
Watch that gate! Watch that gate!
Well, we just about got these steers locked up. I mean, that's a big crisis averted. But wouldn't you know it, somebody left the dang gate open. There goes another steer out of here across the parking lot. And God love Booger, he's gonna try to run him down on foot. Booger, you okay? Somebody get that steer, he's headed back out.
Hit me in the lip, split it.
Let me see.
Well, leave it up to Booger. All the dangers of rodeoing. He gets his dang lip busted wrestling a steer down.
Dry him off a little bit, I'll fix him
Hang
up.
on. Hey, Jacqueline and Matthew be here in a few minutes for lunch. I mean, God bless us. These steers didn't get out and get somebody killed. We got them back pinned, job well done. I just hope there's no repercussions. I just don't want to lose this rodeo, man. I love this rodeo.
How long y'all had this thing?
6 years.
6 years. Well, I'm sure everything will be all right.
Speaking of the devil, there comes Josh right there.
We get the steers pinned and I'm sitting there and up pulls Mr. Josh. Mr. Josh is the head man here at the Greater Gulf State Fair. He is the ding-dong daddy in these parts. He books all the entertainment. He solely is the man that can decide if my contract gets renewed. I mean, is it coincidence he's pulling up moments after we pin these steers? I don't know. Mr. Josh?
What's up, Cody? Hey, you think you can swing by the office tonight before y'all head out?
Swing by the office?
Yeah, just for a few minutes. Let's have a talk if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. I'll be
All
by
right,
there.
appreciate
the
it.
rodeo's over. Yes, sir.
Thanks,
Thank
Cody.
you.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
Hey, have you ever had a principal tell you, come see me in my office and it'd be something good? Never. Never ever was anybody excited to go to the principal's office. And I'm not excited about going to talk to Mr. Josh after the rodeo, after what just happened.
What was that about?
Felt like I'm being summoned to the principal's office.
How many? There's 6 of us, yeah.
Yeah, let's go help Mommy. You want to help Mommy?
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
I'm hoping it went well today.
Me too.
Me too.
This really needs to go well because we haven't got our contract renewed yet for this.
Have you talked to them yet?
They usually tell us before we leave here. We already have like a written contract, so
Oh.
it's a big
Nice.
deal.
Wow. There he is. The guys come walking up, but the first thing I notice is they're super filthy, and something's definitely not right with Booger's face. I mean, what in the world have these guys gotten themselves into?
Hey.
What happened to your face?
He stole a little boy's corn dog and the boy
Oh
popped
my
him in the mouth.
gosh. That is really bad.
Somebody
Hey, Kaylee, do you have any baby wipes or something?
Oh yeah,
I could
girl.
borrow?
Somewhere.
Jacqueline, she's really not used to people getting cut up and beat up a lot. But this is gonna be Jacqueline's introduction to the real cowboy way of life. I need some super glue. We all got any super glue in your car?
Let me just dig a minute. It's in here somewhere, okay?
You got glue?
What?
Yeah, okay.
That is crazy. You have super glue in your purse?
Moms have everything. Misty, she pulls super glue right out of her purse. I think every cowboy's wife should always keep super glue in her purse. Maybe some stitches, maybe some Tylenol, maybe a little bit more. Always handy.
Put it away. Hurry, hurry.
Blood out. I can't get it.
Hurry.
Hurry.
Booger, is it burning?
My nose hole is burning.
I was gonna run a bead across his lips right there and tell him to shut his mouth.
Maybe can I keep that?
Coming up.
It's time for the rodeo to start. For me to tell you I'm not nervous or sick at my stomach right now will be an understatement.
Hey, what happened tonight?
There was 4 steers, 4 bulldog steers got out.
Okay.
We want to welcome you to the Gulf State Fair. If you're really ready to have a good time, let me hear you say yeah!
It's time for the rodeo to start. For me to tell you I'm not nervous or sick at my stomach right now will be an understatement. Because I am. I mean, we're at the moment now, it's time to sink or swim.
Slide them up one to the next cowboy. We are in Sweet Home, Alabama.
From the looks of things, all the spectators are enjoying themselves, and that's what it's about. I just really hope that Mr. Josh, the man that's in charge of renewing my contract, is taking notice.
Matty, look at that clown.
There he is. Put her there, son. I'm proud of you.
Good rodeo, wasn't it? I'm very thankful that Booger and Bubba were here earlier to help me get them steers pinned. They're here supporting me now, and it's good having us all back together. Our friendship is so important to me, and I hope they're here for years to come helping me at this rodeo. I gotta go back here and talk to Josh.
Why are you so worried, babe?
I mean, if we lost this rodeo,
It's gonna be fun either way, though. You put on a fantastic show.
Yep.
You tied up all the loose ends. It's gonna work out. It always does, and you always just panic.
I like to panic so people can calm me down.
Yeah, you do panic. I'm getting really good at calming you down.
The rodeo was great. I put on a great show. But I still had that gut-wrenching feeling in my stomach that says, buddy, that was your last one. That was your last one here. I gotta go talk to Josh and see what the verdict is.
Hey, Cody.
Mr. Josh, how are you, buddy?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
Who you got with you?
This is hopefully the guy that's gonna be working for you in the future, putting on the
buddy.
rodeo.
What's going on?
This is Carter Preach Harris.
Oh, hey, Carter.
I'm normally a straight shooter, but I'm kinda come around the side on this deal. My technique is I'm gonna take my little boy with me to talk to Josh. I don't think he can say no to that cute little face. He'll think, you know what, if I don't give him this rodeo again next year, I'm gonna take food out of that little boy's mouth. And he'll feel sorry for me and hire me on again the next year.
What happened tonight? I heard some stuff, knowing they need to come talk to you. I mean, what was that all about, I guess?
Man, honestly, if I told you I knew what happened, I'd be lying.
Okay.
Because I don't. I know there was 4 bulldogging steers got out.
Okay.
And I don't know if someone left the gate open. I mean, I couldn't tell you.
Okay. So we don't know if it was you,
it would
patron, somebody, me.
It would be someone in my staff.
Okay.
We handled the situation. No one was hurt. I mean,
that's what matters. So.
He knew that something happened, something went wrong, and it was my fault. But I took care of it. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I just a lot of radio traffic and.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know how that goes. I mean, you guys handled it. I mean, you always handle anything that comes up. So.
Yes, sir.
But so what you think? How'd it go?
You tell me, boss.
I mean, it was good. We had good crowds.
I know y'all love the show, but I mean, you love it enough to hire me back again?
I mean,
I know this is the year to renew.
I mean, I think we got something good going. I mean, we're happy. Our guys are happy. I mean, we love everything that you guys do. I mean, each year's fresh.
Yeah.
That's all you can ask for. We can renew. I mean, if you'll
wanna
have
renew?
us back, yeah.
God bless you, man. This is such a blessing to my family, and yeah, absolutely, man. Where do I sign? You just show me where to sign. I'm just plumb tickled. Mr. Josh signed me back on for next year, and more importantly, I got to sign the contract, and my little boy Carter, right here with me.
Yeah. So I'll sign here, and then we'll.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, this is actually my boy's first rodeo, and I would like to sign and also have him sign.
Yeah, we can do that.
My little boy's got a bright future. He signed his first rodeo contract at 7 months old. I know technically his handprint doesn't count, but it does to me, and I'll cherish it forever. Well, it's signed, buddy.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. These past few months have been really hard on me. Moving into Kaylee's parents' house, I mean, they have a huge family. There's people in and out of the house all the time. I'm trying to buckle down right now and win this barbecue competition. I can't even find my way around the kitchen.
Might be able to clear out of the kitchen. That'd be a big help.
Well, the kids are playing, babe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're eating snacks. Be careful, guys.
Bubba seems off the past few weeks. He seems kind of distant and a little down. Everything's been so hectic around the house that we rarely get time to ourselves. But he seems genuinely excited about this barbecue sauce, so I want to be encouraging. Hopefully this project will cheer him up a bit.
Did you get the steel ordered?
For the Omega job?
Yep.
Yes, sir, I did.
Yay.
Bubba, will the truck be there at 7 in the morning?
Yes, sir, it will be. Okay, I just had that garlic. Oh, there it is.
Bubba, what's the status on the welders? for the
Not mine.
Jacksonville job.
And I actually don't know the status of that, but I will call. Let me call Nick and find out.
Let me know, please.
Okay.
I don't mind Andy having a play date, but can't all the kids go to the park? And to add to the chaos, I'm getting quizzed about work stuff. I'm trying to focus on this award-winning barbecue sauce that I'm making.
What are you cooking?
Making some sauce. It's my famous barbecue sauce.
That stinks.
It stinks.
Kaylee's mom's really not helping me out right now, telling me that my barbecue sauce stinks. How about I focus on my barbecue sauce and you focus on the babies with their dirty diapers, because that's what stinks.
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's very, be careful now, it's gonna be hot. You better. I'm telling you, no, go ahead, put it in your head. It's hot, good and hot.
It's strong.
It's supposed to be. The more you eat, the better it tastes.
The more it kills the taste buds.
Well, Booger, what do you think we ought to cook?
But I've got to get this barbecue sauce going. I've got
Well-
a barbecue competition we got going on.
Oh, well, good. I hope you win.
I know it, I'm gonna try to. The barbecue competition is only a few days away, and I've got to get my sauce and get it right. I'm over here at Grandma's house because I'm gonna use one of her recipes. Then I got Matthew as my sous chef. That way I know I'll win. Look right here, Matthew. Here's what we use to cook some barbecue sauce. You gotta use some butter, brown sugar. That's what I am. I'm sweet and I'm brown. And lemon juice. Hold that and I'll start getting the stuff, okay? I'm not measuring anything because I believe the secret to a good barbecue sauce, you gotta feel your way through it. If you think you need a little bit more of this, well, put a little bit more. Try it. Not right? Put a little bit more. Always remember, you can always add, but you can't take out. Gotta oil this pan up, Matthew. Come here, Matthew. I want you to stir this for me. I'll let you do it. That's called Butcher Brown's barbecue sauce, because that's right. It's like the butcher. You know what I'm saying? Like the meat butcher. You butcher pork, you put barbecue sauce on your pork. You do the same for beef. You don't see the connection here? It don't taste bad. You ready?
I would love to taste it, Booger.
Put that mustard. You can definitely taste the mustard in it.
Yeah, you definitely.
Pretty proud of myself. This whole sauce is pretty good. Way to go, Bug. We're gonna put a little more brown sugar in
It's
it.
kind of like when, oh, me.
Coming up.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle being down in Mississippi anymore.
What do you mean?
You know, my heart's in Alabama.
Look at that big old thing.
Wow,
I know.
he's big, ain't he?
His horns are like,
Kaylee and I are back in Alabama today for the barbecue sauce competition. And I'm excited about it, but every time we make that drive from Mississippi back to Alabama, it makes me realize how much I miss things back home. It's time for me to be honest with my wife.
Wow. It's like a Watusi Longhorn cross or something.
I've never seen one like that.
Yeah.
His horns are like symmetrical and perfect.
Yeah. Hey, listen, there's stuff I want to talk to you about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle being down in Mississippi anymore. It's just too much.
What do you mean?
You know, my heart's in Alabama. You know, we got a cattle company. We've got cattle. And we don't even take care of them. We got to hire somebody to look after them. Mississippi's just too hard.
I'm not surprised by what Bubba's saying. I can tell things have been a little off ever since we moved to Mississippi, but I didn't realize he was missing Alabama this much.
The living quarters are tight. We have no space. You know, we're stuck in that little old room upstairs. There's people in the house all the time. There's just so much going on over there. I can't even concentrate or think about hardly anything down there.
I mean, you have valid points, I know, but well, I thought it would get better, you know?
I would be lying if I said I didn't miss our own home and our own privacy. But I don't think we know the solution right now. I just hope that we can figure it out together.
I mean, just every time we go home on the weekends and we walk in the door, what do we say? Whew, I'm so glad to be home.
Yeah.
And then what happens when we load up to go to Mississippi?
We get stressed out.
We're stressed before we even pull out of our driveway.
Yeah, I mean, things are nowhere near as easy in Mississippi as I assumed they would be, honestly. Let's just take some time to think about it. We'll figure out what to do.
Yeah. Here, baby, come here, see Daddy.
Everybody, welcome to the annual Saucy Q Barbecue Competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today's a big barbecue competition. Me and the guys, we all made our individual sauces. And today we're gonna have a judge. They're gonna tell us which one's the best. It's gonna be mine.
So there's 3 categories. We've got presentation, that's like the booth and the table and the bottle, okay? Then we've got the best paired, we've got pork and chicken, and overall best sauce. And the coolest thing of all is the $500 cash prize that's inside the Golden Pig. So somebody's gonna get the grand prize. So are we ready?
Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get moving.
This barbecue sauce competition has been around way before I started putting on the rodeo here. And these judges, let me tell you something, they've tasted a lot of barbecue sauce in their day. They're experts.
Presentation, Harris, is very important.
What kind of presentation you got? When they get into this Cody Sweet Heat, it is all over but the crime.
That good sauce is a little drizzle. Booger, come on over here and get you some of this good stuff now.
I'm working on winning a competition.
Get my display all doctored up. That's the winner right there, fellas. Winner, winner, pork chop dinner.
You know, I think I've got a real good chance of winning this barbecue sauce competition. Because me and Matthew, we made it with love. And Matthew also made it with a little bit of secret ingredients that I don't think the judges will be able to detect. If you're gonna make something unique, you gotta have unique ingredients. Is this your barbecue sauce? Ain't bad, Bubba.
Let me try. I'll try it, Bubba.
Only difference in y'all's and mine, mine's good.
Howdy.
Hey, girls, where y'all been?
Bubba, let me try a piece of that.
Okay, let's see what we've got here. Big Head Barbecue, you a big guy, you got a big old head. Can we go ahead and take a taste?
Yes, ma'am.
That's pretty good. Now, what is the story with the baby bottles?
Hence the name Oh Baby.
Oh, baby.
We have a tragedy with our big bottle, but we also have some small bottles.
Oh, those are so cute.
Hey, we ain't trying to sell bottles, we're trying to sell barbecue sauce.
I agree. Pretty good. That's really good, actually. How are you, sir?
Excellent.
Okay, so is it more of a spicy or sweet, or do we just need to go ahead and dive in here?
You can dive in.
Okay, let's see.
Put in some sauce.
I've got some sauce.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. What do we have here? What are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at Bubba's Big Boss sauce is what it is.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of heat, a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Well, let's see. So did you make this by yourself?
Yes, ma'am. I sure do.
You
I'm a
made
cook.
this by yourself?
I cook all the time.
Really? Wow.
Hot dang. These judges sure have a satisfied look on their faces. I mean, old Bubs, he's bringing the heat. Starting to make me sweat a little bit.
Coming up.
The grand prize, Golden Pig with cash, should go to... I know. No, that one's a little different than the other one. You get a point for that. Okay. Let me write it down.
After making it through the initial stages of the barbecue sauce competition, all 3 of us guys have made it to the final round. My chances of winning are 1 in 5. I'll take those odds.
Okay, what
How
do we
y'all
have
doing?
here? Hi,
I'm
how are
Booger
you?
Brown.
Booger?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice to meet you. Your sauce
Yeah.
says Butcher Brown.
Well, it is. I'm Booger, though. This is Butcher Brown. Butcher Brown's best.
Booger picked the perfect name for his barbecue sauce, Butcher Brown's, because he butchered the barbecue sauce. I wouldn't feed it to a billy goat.
Well, I don't know, the actor
does have a little funny aftertaste.
aftertaste is a little bit weird. A little weird. I need to get this flavor out of my mouth.
Look here, ladies.
Okay, let's go ahead and
My
try.
barbecue sauce is called Cody's Sweet Heat. It is so good, it'll make a Tweety Bird tweet. It is so good, it'll make a nun cheek. That's what I'm here to sell you today. Ladies, and I cooked that over an open fire, old-fashioned way.
You did?
Yes, ma'am.
It's awesome. It's like a cowboy.
That is the secret.
All right, we've got some decisions to make, Miss Sandy.
Yes, we do.
Come on.
I still think I got a chance. It's gonna come down to old big head over there, myself, and Bubba sauce. Bubba knows a lot about cooking, a lot about seasoning and marinades and sauce, because he spends a lot of time in the kitchen, while the rest of us spend time working.
Okay, I think I have an idea of who I like better than the others. How about you?
Yeah, I think I do too.
Right here now, Butcher Brown's best.
Okay, we took our time making this decision. It was a tough decision. And of course, we looked at presentation, we looked at overall, we looked at your pairings, and we decided that the grand prize, Golden Pig with cash, should go to Bubba.
Yeah, all right. All right. I won. I mean, I wasn't expecting to win the Golden Pig. But I won the Golden Pig. 500 greenbacks is what I won. Now, I guess we can put this to getting Booger some cooking lessons.
Congratulations, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you, Bud. I appreciate it, man. I didn't think I'd win, to be honest with you. Thanks, Bud.
Congratulations, sir. You done a good job.
You gonna come shake my hand, Booger, or you just gonna be over there crying?
Say congratulations to Bubba.
I don't even like to cook, and I stay up all night working on this stuff.
You want to be the winner?
He's sad.
Hey.
I guess my whole family supports you. I might as well do it too.
Yeah, right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Bud.
You know what we could do? Is we could come up with a restaurant, though. That's what we ought to do. As much as you know, you like to cook.
Yeah, we sell the beef anyhow.
Ain't a bad idea. Listen to this. We ought to start I don't know, like a barbecue shack or a restaurant or what.
What in the world do we know about a restaurant?
Well, we are raising the beef.
Yeah, we raised the beef.
I mean, think about it.
I don't know why we didn't think about this before. A Faith Cattle Company steakhouse? Perfect sense. We raise the cattle, we eat the beef, we love the beef. Everybody that I serve it to loves the beef. They love our sauce as well, because I won the Golden Pig. I think this is a great idea.
Next week, we'll sit down on a serious note and talk about it. Maybe we come up with an idea.
All right, let's think on it.
I'm in.
Sounds good.
Sounds good,
All
boys.
right, let's get this stuff.
I'm gonna go ride the Ferris wheel.
You'll be got sick on that Ferris wheel.